And welcome to everyone joining me right here on Zoom. And welcome to all of you joining us wherever you are connecting on this Monday, mid-June. A few more days of spring. We're just a few seconds from getting started, so please find your meditation posture. Close your eyes and turn your attention to your breath. And taking these first few seconds to move through the body with awareness and relaxing, releasing any place that is tightening, that is tensed, just mindfully letting go. Always making sure the belly rises and falls freely and fully, making sure the muscles of the face are completely relaxed. And from there, we place awareness onto the sensations of the breath as it touches the walls of our nose, the inner walls of our nose. And from there, we completely surrender into the moment. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, simply being here is all we have, is all we need. And in that place, we can say, Hineni, I am here. Entering with shalom, chanting the word shalom, bringing into our practice peace, harmony, and wholeness. If you want to chant with me, draw a breath for shalom. And after the chant, if you did chant with me, give your body the chance to recover the natural rhythm of its own breath. Always natural breath. However, the body feels like it needs to breathe, we allow it to breathe however it needs to. And staying with the breath, we invite the angels, as always, to come and meditate with us. Inviting Archangel Uriel, whose name means divine light, divine fire to come and sit in front of us, bringing its light into our minds, giving us clarity, keeping us alert and awake, kindling the fire of curiosity, always inviting us to look ever more deeply into this moment-to-moment experience. On our left comes to sit Gavriel. Its name means divine strength, divine courage, the pillar of discipline, steadfastness, the angel that helps us stay glued to the object of meditation. Right now, the sensations of the breath touching the inner walls of the nose. Behind us comes to sit Archangel Raphael, whose name means divine healing presence, embodying the energies of patience, patience with our practice, patience with ourselves. On our right comes to sit Archangel Michael. Michael means who is like God. Michael is the angel whispering its name in our ear to remind us of the truth, that it is each of us who is the embodiment, the manifestation of the most sacred, the most holy, the divine presence. Michael embodies the energies of hishtavut, equanimity, non-reactivity, non-involvement, non-attachment. We can imagine the angels sitting by our sides, but also we can simply know them to be aspects of who we are, energies present within us that we can activate however we need during our meditation. Maybe we need more discipline. Maybe we need more patience. Maybe we need more light, more curiosity. Maybe we need more equanimity. Whatever we need, it's right here inside of us. We can activate each of those aspects. And together with us, these angels speak a kavana, an intention, that I might recognize awakened awareness now for the greatest good of all. That I might recognize awakened awareness now for the greatest good of all. And if you have your ongoing practice, you can use this time and this space to practice. For those of us whose practice is to be here every day, 4 times a week. And let's see what opens up. Right now, we stay with the sensations of the breath touching the walls of the nose. I want to try to offer a little exercise. Maybe it'll be fun. Who knows? Nothing prevents meditation from being fun, from being interesting, from yielding some insight. It is a little exercise that I think I added during our last meditation retreat. For those of you who joined me online for those. And we can start exactly where we are, focusing immediately and directly onto the sensations of the breath touching the inner walls of the nose. Now, the words that I use to point to where we are to look conjure up a reality in our minds that, with our eyes closed, isn't verifiable. What I mean by that is that I say, observe the sensations of the breath touching the inner walls of your nose, coming in and going out, cold when it comes in, warm when it goes out. And so what you do, you more or less figure out where nose is based on the sensations. So you say, oh, there are sensations of coolness and of warmth happening. This must be where the nose is. And so in your mind, you paint a picture. Since with your eyes closed, you can't see anything that has to do with the word nose. You just have the sensations. But the mind imagines or recreates as a thought the shape of nose. I want us to look at that. Right now, you can't, if you have your eyes closed and you're not in the mirror, in front of a mirror, you can see nose. As far as you know, you have no way of knowing that there is such a thing as nose. All you have are the sensations. And then the mind layers on top of the sensations a picture, an image, imagining nose. But as far as you can tell, in your direct experience, not your imagined experience, your direct experience, all you have are sensations. Cold sensations, warm sensations. That's all you have directly in your direct experience. That really is all you have. The mind steps in and imagines a nose, but that's imagined. That is not your direct experience. Your direct experience, devoid of those imaginings, is just the sensations. Now, I would venture to say that there are more sensations around that area than just this sensations of the breath, cold and warm, coming in and going out. I would venture to say that there are sensations, well, we'll use the word again, but on the outside of the nose. Especially if you're wearing glasses, you can probably feel the weight of the glasses touching the rim of the nose, for example. But maybe you have sensations of the entire nose, inside and outside. I just invite you to be with that. All the sensations, inner sensations of the breath coming in and going out, and then the outer sensations, pulsating maybe, sense of heaviness, maybe a little buzzing, whatever you want to call it, that makes up what we imagine to be the outer nose. So right now you have these outer sensations and the inner sensations. So let's meditate just with that in a moment, just in the silence for just a minute. Just be with all the sensations, inner sensations of the breath coming in and out, and outer sensations. Bear with me, this is going to be fun. I'm just setting it up. Stay relaxed, stay surrendered, just observe the sensations of the inner sensations and outer sensations of the nose. Okay. Now, if you don't let the mind conjure up, imagine, picture a nose, if you only rely on your experience as it is right now, your direct experience as it is right now, and your direct experience as it is right now is simply sensations. Simply sensations. Don't listen to the mind that tries to layer on top of your direct experience the imagining that there is such a thing as nose. All you have right now, look directly, are just sensations. Different kinds of sensations. All the sensations feel very differently, but they're just sensations. And so imagine that you don't actually, there is no nose, because only the mind makes believe there is a nose. In your direct experience, all you have is sensations. There is no nose there, there are just sensations. There is kind of a patchwork of sensations. There is no nose, there are just sensation. Again, I'm talking about your direct experience. Be curious. Bring Uriel here. Be curious. In your direct experience, you only have sensations. There is no nose. There also is no inside or outside. They're just sensation, like a cloud of sensation. Only the mind imagines an inside and an outside. But right now, in your direct experience, if you can just look, don't listen to the mind, just look. There's just a kind of cloud of sensations, different sensations. And if you don't let the mind layer onto that boundaries, there is no inside and no outside. There are no boundaries. There is just a cloud of sensations. Different sensations, for sure. We could label them. Some sensations are like this: heaviness, cold, warm, tingling. That is just a cloud of sensation. No inside, no outside. No nose, no face. No ears, no head. Just a cloud of sensation. Just like the body against the chair. If you don't let the mind draw the boundary between chair and body, all you have are sensations. Can you tell where the body ends and the chair begins? If you look directly, without the mind, creating illusory boundaries in your mind. No inside, no outside. And before we open our eyes and boundaries start to appear again, we take a few moments to take a couple deeper breaths to help us transition out of our meditation. Allowing the body to stretch if it needs to do so. And we'll close our meditation as always with a Shalom chant, dedicating our practice to all beings and praying that all beings, and that includes each of us, praying that all beings might know Shalom, might know peace, inner peace, peace of mind, peace of heart, peace in their lives. Odani, thank you all.
Moda, honey.
Hope it was fun.
It was fun.
Thank you.
Annie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Modani, have a
Mo-
beautiful sunny day.
Modani, thank you.
Take care.
Donnie, thank